Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Saturday, and I have decided that I am going to play a little bit of catch up. Yeah, I'm going to do some listings on days I don't normally do listings. I've got all the time in the world now. I'm just unpacking. I don't have anybody else's schedule to consider, and I am just going to get to work because let's face it, things have not been my regular scheduled setup for many, many months now. So I'm going to try. It times will be all over the place because, as you know, the internet here, or maybe you don't know, but I'm not going over it again because I'll start crying and I do not want to do that. So if you want to know what's going on in the Leather Bag Ladies world, then by all means, check out a couple of my previous videos and all will be revealed. But today is Saturday. It is a beautiful day. Leather Bag Lady weather report. It's going to get up to about 33 degrees today. I've got lots to do, lots of unpacking. I've been up since 3:30, not sleeping very well, as you can imagine, but hey, I'm being productive, that is for sure. So today's bag is actually a bag I used the last time I went out on the motorcycle, and I won't be doing that anymore. So this bag is going to find another home. So it is super, super cute. It is very kind of vintage Coach-esque. It is not vintage Coach. It's got some unique features to it. So I really like the folded edges. No edge coat here. Little bit of edge coat on the edge of the strap, but it's all in excellent condition. Love the brass tone hardware. Love the raw leather. You know me. I love this raw look. There are card slots in here. This is quite a wide pocket. Did I put my phone in here? I think my phone fit in here. So it is just such a useful size. And then we move on to the bag. So did I know that it opened up all the way down the sides? No, I did not. I just discovered that now. So you have a slip pocket here, which you could actually put a notepad in because it's got that kind of, you know, the open on both sides. So you can slip the back of a notepad if you want. There is a pen slot. You know how I feel about that. Oh, you know what? This is a day timer caddy. Well, there we go. Needless to say, I did not know that this opened all the way up. How fabulous is this? More card slots. You've got an ID window. You've got a slip pocket here. You've got a slip pocket here, a zipper pocket. And look, this opens up. Oh, how cool is this? This is a really, really, really neat bag. I had no idea it was day timer. There was a mosquito that is desperately trying to bite me, and I'm trying desperately to kill it, but goods, what does that say? Leather goods. So day timer. Who knew they did like purses? So it is a shoulder strap. It's really not long enough for a crossbody, but this is a really, really neat piece. So I'm going to date this 80s. Never even, I thought I was kind of surprising myself by it opening all the way down the sides, and then to open it up and find out it's day timer. Who knew? So I've done a little bit of recoloring on the corners. So it's been drying for an hour or so. So I am going to leave it for the rest of the day, and then I will give it a little buff up. But this is a super, super cute bag. And it does have double zippers. So, who knew? There we go. So a thing happened yesterday. I had the day from hell. Yes, well, I've had the week from hell, to be honest. And they say it comes in threes, right? So first, the failure of my marriage. Second, the breakdown of my car. And third, I had $96,000 taken out of my bank account Thursday night, 10 p.m. I don't have $96,000 in the bank. So thank God the transaction did not go through. Now, I thought it was fraudulent, so I called TD right away, Toronto Dominion Bank. Somebody did answer the phone, and they're like, oh, wow. It won't go through because you didn't have that in your bank account. It will bounce back. But what is going on? And the investment company was called FCU. And I was like, yeah, you too. But it turned out to be completely legit. I put some of the proceeds of the sale of my house in an investment. And my girly friend forgot to turn off the request to take the money out. So that would have happened monthly, I do believe, had we not caught it, obviously. And it was terrible. I didn't sleep a wink. And I'm like, okay, this is the third thing that has happened. Well, my marriage ending didn't happen this week, but bringing the last of my stuff up on Tuesday happened this week. My car breaking down on Tuesday so that I had to ride in the truck with my husband happened Tuesday. And this happened Thursday. So I've had the week from hell. So I am in Orangeville yesterday. I'm running around doing my errands. My bank account's been locked, so I can't use my bank account. And I'm in Zehrs getting a couple of groceries. And next thing I hear is, hello, Lynn, the leather bag lady, a subscriber. I got recognized by one of my subscribers. Tamara, I don't know if you watch the Vintage Bag Experience as well as the Shop at the Shed project, but girl, that just made my day. In a shit week, that just made my day. And I never even thought about that happening. I remember going to the hairdressers maybe last year, the year before, and the lady who was just finishing before my appointment, she says, are you the leather bag lady? So that's the only other time that somebody has recognized me. But it was so cool. So I appreciated that. It was a first. Was very, 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 very cool. So that happened yesterday. I got to hang out a little bit with Sandy, the lady who was instrumental in me getting this unit that I now live in. Slowly but surely trying to unpack, being ruthless with what I can keep and what I can't keep. I'm a big wall art person, photographs, signs, mirrors. I think the mirrors are going to be more important than the wall art, to be honest, just because this little place is not huge, but it is. When Pius and I bought the travel trailer in Cayuga, this kind of trailer is what we aspired to own. So it wasn't a huge leap for me to jump on this unit when I first came to look at the park. Didn't actually come to look at this unit. I came to look at another unit that actually Pius and I had looked at online, but this location was just too far for Pius at work, not realizing that the Hanover and Acton Mill are very close. So I came here to kind of get away from the memories of everything, but P&H trucks are passing me daily. So I don't know. Maybe it's karma. I don't know. But yeah, that was really cool yesterday. I got the withdrawal from my bank account sorted out. I almost threw up on Thursday night. It happened. I was just about to turn the lights out and I saw a notification on my phone that my balance had gone below $100. And I was like, what? Because I've still got some of the money from the proceeds of my house. Not much left anymore, but didn't anticipate having to buy this. Had a few other fairly expensive payouts that I didn't anticipate. So yeah, the money's pretty well all gone in terms of, just money sitting around. So it was it was very scary, and it was a real eye opener how susceptible we are to that kind of fraudulent activity. I had four fraudulent transactions put on my credit card last month, CIBC. So this was TD Bank. And I thought, oh my goodness, am I being targeted because of my house sale? Because, I mean, these people can get the data from everything and anything. I'm not really sure what my address is at the moment. I think I'm just going to settle on my mom and dad's address because I have no idea where I'm going to be in the winter. So if anything were to come that was important, then obviously they would get it. And wherever I end up going, they can at least open it or whatever if need be. So, yeah, it's been a really, 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 really rough couple of weeks. I feel a little bit more settled now that I'm here. All my stuff is here. Still coming across stuff that belongs to Pius, so I'm just kind of putting it in a little pile because we do need, to have a few more conversations before this is all over with. Decided to go back into counseling. Again, I don't have a problem sharing all this stuff with you. It is just really therapeutic for me to talk about it, and I am just so thrilled that you are all okay with that. I do the bag at the beginning, as I said yesterday or the day before. So if you don't want to hang out and chat about this stuff, you don't have to. And, hopefully with every week that goes by, things get a little bit more positive. I do need some clarity through the counselor that I saw February, March time. Pius and I have been struggling since then, kind of good weeks, good days, bad days, good months, bad months. And, the call to action in February was counseling. I took it a little bit more seriously, so I did go 4 or 5 times and then kind of got fired because I wasn't necessarily in great need. My counselor said that I was taking a seat that somebody else might better use, and I agreed at the time, but not anymore. So I've been able to get a couple of appointments, and it's just a great thing to be able to kind of debrief and just kind of understand some stuff. I'm struggling. I'm really confused with what's going on. Not confused at all with how people are feeling, but just confused as to what my role is in all this, because clearly it's not just, one person's fault. I have issues as well that I need to sort through, but I'm just not sure what they are. Things got a little nutty towards the end, so I try very hard not to overreact, which is really difficult for me because I am quite reactive. But anyway, so that has been the week that I have had. I am slowly starting to put bags on shelves in the sunroom. There is a leak in the sunroom, so I am going to have to address that because it is basically making one whole wall unusable, which I need wall space like crazy, as you can imagine, with all the bags that I have. I took a whole bunch of bags to the storage unit yesterday, put up the last shelving unit in there. So I think I've got room for 5 more lawn bags in there, and then that is it full. So it is what it is. I didn't think I would need a storage unit here, but I am going to need a storage unit here. So it's it's Saturday. What's going on in the park tonight doesn't really do anything for me, poker or whatever. I don't know. I might take myself out for dinner and a movie tonight. I used to do that back in the day, when I was on my own for all those years. I would do a cheap movie on Friday because when I lived in Hamilton, we had a number of, cheapy movie theaters where it was very, very bare bones. And then on Saturdays, I would take myself to, Silver City or Cineplex or whatever and, fancy it up a little bit. But I think I might take myself out for dinner. and go to a movie. Like I said, it's poker tonight or whatever. Not my bag. Big dance next weekend. It's Labor Day long weekend next weekend. So I'll probably participate in that. And I've got some of my friends in Haldeman, Connie and Mike, and Randy and Lori inviting me. Randy knows how I feel about long weekends being on my own. I find them really, really depressing. But I'm looking up rugs on Marketplace. I'm looking up a base for the top of the hutch that I kept from Pius's place when I met him, actually. It's a great drinks cabinet. So there's a yard sale in town here, and they do have a bottom, but I probably wouldn't be able to lift it by myself. I'm sure I could find somebody to help me, but independent Annie here, I really struggle asking people for help. I really, really do. So the car seems to be holding up really well. So as stressful as this week has been, it's kind of all worked out okay. Day by day, folks, day by day. So just like I said, hang in there with me. Topics of conversation are probably going to be a little targeted to, mental health and new beginnings and where I'm going to stay for the winter. And such. So I do have some bags to mail out. Shop at the Shed last night. Thank you to those who purchased. I really appreciate it. It kind of keeps my head above water. There are going to be some price increases, shipping and things like that in September, but we're not far away from that. So that is upcoming. I will share that with you next week. And that is about it. So have a great rest of the day. I probably will speak to you again tomorrow. Like I said, this is very therapeutic for me. So bear with me, folks. And thank you so much for all the support.